Let's stick with gold. It's been hitting record highs this week. One factor, threats to the independence of the US Federal Reserve. Also, the anticipation of interest rate cuts, and that's often seen as good for gold prices. We're joined by Philip Diehl, president of US Money Reserve, which sells gold coins and bullion, a former director, though, of the US Mint. Philip, it's great to see you once again. Thanks very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you, Andrew. It's great to be with you again.
How is business with gold near record highs?
It's been phenomenal. It really, this bull run that we've had for the last almost 2 years has been great for the industry, has been great for my company, and it has really opened the door to market segments that we haven't seen in the past, because so many people are really beginning to understand the potential of gold in a portfolio.
Your number one seller is 1 ounce gold American Eagles. That's apparently about half of your sales. So that's the one many customers go for?
Yes, that's correct. And of course, it's not a red, white, and blue coin, but sort of has that in its heart. And Americans love that coin. It's a beautiful coin. It's drawn from a early 20th century design by one of America's great sculptors, Augustus St. Gaudens. And it was actually issued originally in 1984 as part of the American opposition to apartheid in South Africa.
How did that work? Oh, because Krugerrands were, back in then, they were the default for gold coins, weren't they?
That's exactly right. Krugerrands were really big in the American market, and this gave American consumers an alternative, an American alternative.
Just give me an idea. I mean, anywhere you buy gold, there will be some markup. I mean, people have to make money. But how much roughly in percentage terms over the value of the gold would you guys charge for an American Eagle? Can you give us a ballpark?
Well, this is an intensely competitive market. You can go online and look at what the margins are, and the margins change on a daily basis. And the U.S. Mint, of course, has to make a profit itself, like any other manufacturer. So they have a small markup. It goes through it's distributed through a small group, maybe 6 or 8 companies, and then also those of us who sell to the public have to have a markup. So it varies, and it can vary depending on supplies, of course. And the U.S. Mint has had periods of time in which it cannot keep up with demand. And so in those circumstances, premiums will go up.
The clients, when they buy gold coins, where do they keep them? I'm not asking, I'm not planning to break into their houses, but do they put them in safety deposit boxes? Or because it is risky keeping something like that at home.
Well, let me say, number one, I have some at home, and I'm not going to give you my home address.
Okay.
But I have a safe here. But most people keep gold in a safety deposit box in a bank, or under U.S. law, if they're buying it for a self-directed IRA, it must be kept in a regulated depository.
Oh,
so, but some people do put it under the mattress or buried it in the backyard. I had an uncle who buried his gold coins in the backyard, and tragically he died in an accident. And the only person who knew where that location was my brother. So the family had to turn to my brother to get the exact location, but we don't recommend that.
No. Apparently, as the Roman Empire collapsed in Britain, fleeing Romano-British citizens would bury the gold, and some of them never went back for it, and they sometimes find it. Costco made headlines quite a while ago by starting to sell gold. I think we have a shot of a 50-gram gold bar that Costco is selling right now for roughly 8,000 Canadian. What impact has that had on your industry, the gold coin industry, Costco stepping in?
I think it's been great for the industry. Costco has such an outstanding reputation and footprint in America. It has exposed Americans who in the past had never really considered owning gold. It has given them an opportunity to buy in small quantities. Costco has been a great validator of gold as an investment vehicle. And they don't really compete with us. We sell larger quantities to people who are interested in investing in it. And so the net effect I think, has been very positive for the industry and for us.
Philip, thank you very much. It's great to hear from you again. Philip Diehl, President of U.S. Money Reserve and former director at the U.S. Mint.